Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Well, this is a green weekend. As you can see, we have like S&P 500 plus 3%, Dow Jones plus 268, NASDAQ plus 334, Russell 2000 plus 3. Oh, that's not something we want to see. We don't want to. This is the only thing I don't want to see green. Okay, well, unless you own stocks like Exxon and stuff like that, but we don't want to see this green. Okay, let's have a quick look on the big names here. Microsoft plus 3.4, Nvidia plus 5. Nvidia lost so much then even plus 5 doesn't do much, but anyway, it's always good to take. Adobe here we have 2, almost 3%, Autodesk 5%, Apple 2.45. The question here is, have we reached the bottom? That's the only question. Where is the bottom? I don't think this is the bottom right now, but I do believe that it's a rally that might last even next week. The speech from Jerome Powell, even though he said recession, yeah, it is a possibility, but our aim is to have the inflation back to 2% without hurting the job market. Somehow, he told the truth to the market. He said, yeah, recession is a possibility. Let's not forget that Jerome Powell said early May, recession? No, there's no indication of recession in our economy, He didn't say everything was great, but the fact that now he said, yeah, recession is a possibility, where what we want to do is fight inflation before we can't control it anymore, So this is what they do, and somehow it made the market feel better, more confident, and the market starts to believe that, yeah, we can have a soft landing. The market thinks that maybe, recession will be there, but it might not last for like years, okay? Things go fast these days, don't they? I mean, March 2020, it was like the end of the world. November 2021, all-time high for every index. Now we're like in a market crash. But if you look at the details, let's take the S&P 500. S&P 500 now is, if you take the beginning of the year, is now minus 18%. Remember, we said the S&P 500 at the beginning of the week is now in a bear market because it was minus 20. Now it's back to minus 18. Does that mean the bear market is over? I don't know if this is a bottom. I do believe this is a rally. I do believe that maybe this summer, July, will go up, and maybe in October and September it will go down again. Now, the thing with the S&P 500, it has to be above 4,000, okay? Now, it's too fragile. At 3,900, the thing can collapse. At any time with the very bad news, you don't know. I'll be feeling better if it goes above 4,000. Let's see the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones lost 13% since the beginning of the year. Far away from a bear market for the Dow Jones, there's still a lot of room for the Dow Jones to drop. It's 7% until it reaches the bear market. So looking like that, it doesn't look like a catastrophe. But that's because the Dow Jones is the guy resisting the best with only minus 13%. And of course the NASDAQ. Oh boy. This one, is giving me nightmares. I can't sleep anymore with the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ minus 26% since the beginning of the year. Now you might say, oh, but it was less than minus 30% last week. Yeah, but still. What you see here, the minus 25, doesn't show the real story. The real story is that hundreds of companies lost 80%. 90% of their value since the beginning of the year. Companies like Matterport, for example. Matterport was $37 November 2021. Today, you can trade it for $4. And these companies nobody talks about. It's even beyond a market crash for them. It's a catastrophe. This 25% here, yep, that's because they're Apple, there's Microsoft. They're still holding the system. But this hides the fact that A lot of companies lost 60, 70, 80, 90% of their value since the all-time high of November 2021. This is huge. People who own these stocks, it's beyond a market crash. It's beyond that. To sum it up, this week, the Nasdaq plus 7.5%, the S&P 500 plus 6.5%, and the Dow Jones plus 5%. So as you can see, if you look the entire week, it's not so much. But these days, having a green week is all we want. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, like, and have a good weekend.